Well, that was interesting, right? I was telling it's funny and ironic after a week of Thanksgiving and being grateful and thankful. A situation where, first and foremost, I appreciate administration. I appreciate ULM for also moving up because obviously there's some storms in the area, and then our fans being understanding. For safety reasons that we just had the game and that we were able to play, but we missed them. But so excited about our team coming out 94-39 with no fans. It was just 3 years ago we had COVID, right? And we experienced this, and that's where I'm grateful and thankful that, playing at home, and man, Sunday's gonna feel good when we have another game where we can allow everybody back in and get a crowd behind our team. But I'm excited. We had a long road trip. We had a delay. So for us to come back in a short period, we played Saturday in a heartbreaker in Nebraska, all day travel on Sunday. We had the best bus driver in the country pick us up, who happens to be in the room. Brought us back late at night. Kids went to school, early practice, and then to turn around and play today. I couldn't be more excited, especially being able to play so many players.
How difficult is that to kind of create your own motivation, your own energy when you don't have the fans behind you like that?
Well, it is difficult, but also I reference, we were in San Juan. San Juan was an awesome tournament, but the hard thing about San Juan, there's not any fans either. So it's kind of ironic, that situation we had at Thanksgiving. I think we had probably 20 fans. 11 of them were Alana's family, and there was 2 pigeons. In the stadium that happened to fly in. So I told our young women, hey, it's like us being back in San Juan with no water and no pigeons. And we were able to kind of keep that mindset. But I promise you this, we'd rather be back at the hump playing with our fan base all cheering behind us.
Courtney coming off the bench, a spark there right away in the first quarter. What do you think of her play? And then on top of that, she's close friends with Jerkayla, and how Jerkayla played as well.
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think it's a statement by Courtney because obviously Courtney's a 5th year. She hasn't necessarily got the minutes here the last couple of games, but it's a testimony to her character. She's stayed ready. She's not been emotional or anything. She wants what's best for the team. And when her numbers call, she takes advantage of it. And I thought she took advantage of her minutes and gave us a great lift with some tired bodies.
Ramani Parker.
So Ramani's under the weather. I'm kind of like myself. There's sinuses and sickness. Like I said, that travel was hard. So with a game like this, I just told Ramani she needs to rest up, especially with finals. I just want her to get healthy, and then she'll be back.
And I don't think Alana Smith played much in the second half.
It was a precaution. She had some hard hits today. I think everybody saw, who watched on TV, a little brace. X-rays came back great. It's not broken or anything, so we'll look at it again tomorrow. But obviously she wanted to play, but it was a hard fall, so they just kind of got a little brace on, and I expect her to be back with no issues.
Was that in today's game?
Yeah, in today's game. So that second quarter, they had a little hard hedge on her. She tried to attack the kid's top foot. She went in the lane. She just put her hand down and kind of landed wrong. But she's so tough. I asked her, I gave her a hug after. I said, "You good?" She said, "I'm good, Coach. I'm just glad I'm okay." And I said, "Me too."
You had a lot of points off the bench. Do you think that helped kind of pick up the energy a little bit in the third quarter especially?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, those kids, like I say, there's only so many minutes in a game. I would love to play everybody like that all the time, but that's the beauty of a game like this where I've got great players who make our other top 8 better every day in practice. So it was awesome for me to see some of the things that they've done in practice and get a chance in the game and come out and make some shots.
Courtney was talking a little bit about how there was a slump in the second quarter, and just, obviously after holding them to, I forget how many, very few points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
What was your message to come out with that fire in the second half?
Well, I think it's a standard, right? We're chasing something. We're hungry, especially after our loss to Nebraska. You want to see, okay, if that really affected you and you were upset about it, show me that. Actions speak louder than the words, and I thought they came out that second quarter. First quarter was a score record.
Tied for fewest points allowed in the game.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell him we blew it. We should have held him scoreless, right? But no, to set a score record or tie a score record in the first quarter, and then the second quarter, like you mentioned, we give up 19. So at halftime, I told him, I said, "What's our standards? What are we about, right? Are we going to be happy that we did great in the first quarter and we're okay with that in the second quarter?" And they were like, "No." And I was happy to see that they responded in the third and the fourth.
What do you think of Alicia's minutes there at the end? It seems like she's ready with the green light when she comes in.
It's awesome. I told her we had that timeout. I think it was like 4-minute timeout when I called that, and I said, all right, lay you up. I'm gonna set this flare screen. I said, girl, I want you to come off of it, get your feet set, leave it hanging. I always call it gooseneck follow through. But you have that high release. I said, girl, shoot that thing and let me see that gooseneck follow through. And it was awesome, and she knocked it down. But again, that's why I love my team. To your question earlier, the greatest joy I had was it wasn't about us as a coaching staff. It was about them. The standing up, going crazy for each other, even though there was nobody here. That's the culture I want, and most importantly, the teammates I want.
How was San Juan, aside from, building the team in terms of games that you have, but just like the way that you guys bonded over that trip? Did you guys get to do anything fun outside of just playing basketball?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy some sun?
Oh yeah, no, we did. San Juan's beautiful. The people there are awesome. What a great vibe. Anytime you're right there on the water, I mean, come on now, with these pools that you dream about in the magazines that we all have at our house. My kids were going crazy. They were like, Coach, this is the hotel? Are you serious? Like, are you serious? It was like Christmas. So to have that, talking parrots, we ate the best food. It's a blessing. And for that to happen during Thanksgiving, I mean, what a great opportunity for us to be grateful and thankful, and which we were. So it was a trip of a lifetime.
Got time for one or two more?